Welcome, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for the latest presentation of our NBA basketball. Tonight, we'll see the Boston Celtics as they play against the Brooklyn Nets at Barclays Center. Hi, everyone. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me, Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony. And as always, the Hall of Famer David Aldridge joining us from the sidelines. Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. Taking a look at Boston. A terrific position for them as they hold up that illustrious top spot, but it's a long season, as we all know. And checking out Brooklyn, they're much further down in the standings right now.
Well, I think for Boston, they're proving that all the talk we heard about them in the preseason was warranted. What a role this group's been on here early on.
And you want to talk about hitting the ground running? They've done exactly this. And you got to give a lot of credit to their coaching staff for getting this team locked in early.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. White in at shooting guard, with Brown playing small forward. Horford and Porzingis are manning the post position. And it's Holiday in at the 1. And for the Nets, they've got Shake Milton. Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Nicholas Claxton. Then it's Thomas, and it's Johnson in at the 3 spot. And Horford wide open. He shoots. And through this early portion, Greg, of the season, we've had our fair share of surprises.
Yeah, it's fun to see the preseason predictions go up in flames, right? Every year it feels like we have at least one team that overachieves and shocks us all.
And here's Boston. It's a 3-point game. Outside Holiday. Porzingis sets the pick for Holiday. Got a piece of it. Claxton with the steal. Pass to Thomas. Now Claxton. The Nets working the ball around now. From outside the arc. Knocked loose. And so Holiday will bring it up for the Boston Celtics. They're coming into this game off that recent loss to Atlanta.
And in terms of intensity, they kind of took the night off. Looked like they were just going through the motions.
Yeah, you hate to be critical, but that's part of our job. You have to call it the way we see it. That night, they were flat.
Good job getting the ball and completing that play.
And this is why turnovers give coaches and fans gray hairs. Good job by the D to stay with him and make that a tough 3.
And Greg, we were talking Jaylen Brown making the 2023 All-NBA second team. That was big for him, wasn't it?
Yeah, Kevin, it made Jaylen eligible for the Supermax, signing for that 5-year extension in July of 23. At the time, the largest contract in NBA history.
There's Brown with the 3. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Brooklyn's gone 0-2 from deep here. Pass to Thomas. Claxton a screen on Brown. Thomas, no luck. For Boston, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Horford sets a screen for Brown. Horford with the screen on Thomas. Brown the pass to Horford. 3-on-3. Here's Thomas. Kicks it out to Johnson. The 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Johnson's got 5 now. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle sticks for Brooklyn?
From the tip, they are not making things easy on them. Lots of steals, playing disruptive basketball.
And the other thing, I love how they're playing up tonight, getting into ball handlers and forcing some turnovers.
And Brooklyn making a change here. Bogdanovich is checked in. Austin also with the sub. Pritchard, he's checked in for Drew Holiday. Looking at the last game for the Brooklyn Nets, it was a loss to the Pelicans in New Orleans.
Yeah, tough game on the road. The guys you're defending, obviously comfortable shooting in their own building. You've got to find a way to break their rhythm.
Well, they weren't fighting through screens. Their closeouts and rotations were late. You name it, and let's just say they didn't do it on defense.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey, Kevin. The Brooklyn Nets wasted no time hiring their next coach, Jordi Fernandez, shortly after the conclusion of last season. Despite his youth, Fernandez has been on the rise after stops as an assistant with the Kings, Nuggets, and Cavs, as well as coaching the Canadian national team. Kevin?
You know, D.A., we've been talking about Jordi Fernandez for a long time. Now his big break, and I'm very happy. I know we all are for Coach Fernandez. Hey, David, thank you. Takes a three, and Pritchard pulls it down.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
The recent history of the Nets. You know, Greg, they're always looking for a big splash or a quick fix to be competitive.
And, Kevin, this franchise has sold its future more than a few times, but they always find a way to bounce back. You hope they don't go for a quick fix with this group.
Now, here's Brown. 11 points for him in that last game against Atlanta. Nice shot by Porzingis.
Determination from Porzingis through that contact.
And here's Milton. He'll bring it up for the Nets. They trail by one. Pass to Claxton. There's 31 seconds left here in the opening quarter. And the basket by Thomas.
In constant motion off ball, Thomas finds a soft spot and trusts the ball will find him back.
Light goes in. A rebound by the Nets. Claxton's got 5 rebounds tonight. Thomas against Brown. Thomas gets the bucket. Thomas got 6.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
And here's Porzingis for a 3. Drains the three-pointer.
This is that modern big man play. Tall guys who are comfortable draining shots from deep.
Tie game in Brooklyn. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the Nets, what do you think?
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Yeah, they're putting pressure on all the ball handlers, getting into the passing lanes and showing great anticipation.
They've got Dorian Finney-Smith. Williams is out there with Bogdanovich. Then it's Simmons. And it's Wilson in at the small forward. That's the Nets 5 as we get into the second quarter. Now here's Williams. Last time out he had 14 points. 2 points. That one goes. Williams has got his first bucket in this one.
I love the advantage he has from a speed standpoint. Does a great job of creating separation for that shot.
To the paint. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
How about battling through the impact there and then willing that basketball in?
Richard, we've seen how far basketball has evolved from 10 years ago to 5 years ago to now. What is it looking like when you go ahead 5 or 10 years?
I think in 5 to 10 years, we're going to see more and more centers that are just so skilled. Taller players, more Kevin Durant's. You're going to see more Wemby's. You're going to see more Chet Holmgrens because they're not just putting the tall guy underneath the basket. They're giving him the ball and teaching him how to run pick and roll now.
Richard, the Celtics have been among the NBA's elites for quite a while now.
Well, they've been a title contender every year for almost a decade now. Even with several coaching changes over that time, they've been the model of consistency.
Nets passing it around. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Williams has got 5 points now in the quarter.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight, neither team giving an edge.
I I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner.
Now here's White, still without a basket. And there's the whistle, 3-second violation. And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now, here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. They tell a great story. Taking a look at Brooklyn, they've hit a little bit of a skid here, playing right around the league average now.
And you know, the Celtics, they know what they're capable of. They have the talent to be a much better team than they've shown, but the execution has got to improve.
The Celtics making a switch here. Hauser's checked in. Here's Williams. The rebound by the Celtics. Their last encounter was in Boston.
Yeah, and that one, they just locked it down defensively. Challenged shots and really protected the rim.
They were very disciplined on that end of the floor, staying attached to shooters and disrupting plays with their active hands.
That's just a bucket like you expect him to make. It's tough when you miss them.
On the wing, Williams takes the three. The rebound by Cato.
That was a good possession. They got a clean look. The shot just didn't fall.
Pass to White. Over Simmons. White, good. White's got the game tied up here for the Celtics.
Found some space to get off the mid-range, and he'll do damage from there if you let him.
Now, here's Bogdanovich, guarded closely. And Simmons kicks to Bogdanovich. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on White.
And Bogdanovich clever at finding ways to get to the line. Love seeing the aggression come out here with the defense.
And he makes the first. You know, the hopes of a super team in Brooklyn did not come to fruition at all, Richard. And you saw it firsthand.
Thank you for reminding me of that, Kevin. Yes, I had a front row view to it. And look, from a fan's perspective, it's a tough take. The team brings in some of the biggest stars this league has ever seen. You are thinking championship, and you never got close.
And he makes the first, but misses the second. And RJ, the combination of Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown winning a title together. That's something else.
There was some small talk going around about breaking them up. Good thing for the Celtic front office, they kept them both. In their first 7 seasons as a duo, they have 5 trips to the conference finals. That is a ridiculous run.
So it's the Celtics now. After the basket by Brooklyn. Brown with the screen on Claxton. Pass to Brown. Just 5 on the clock. Offline from the high post.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Brown against Simmons. Outside Bogdanovich. Wilson the pass to Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
As a scorer, Simmons' best work comes right at the rim.
Here's Holiday. He just could not put it together in that loss to Atlanta. Porzingis with a screen on Simmons. From the arc. That is good. And the Nets' lead is cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from Kristaps Porzingis. And we got a timeout here called by Jordi Fernandez. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. So for the Nets, Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Wilson. Johnson comes in for Bogdanovich. And it's Shake Milton in for Simmons. Celtics also with a sub. Horford's checked in. 1:12 left here in the second. Finney Smith finds Milton. To the inside. Claxton against Porzingis. 5 to shoot. Milton the pass to Finney Smith. And again, no good by Brooklyn.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
White inside. He's guarded by Thomas. And White the bucket on the assist by Holiday. Holiday's got 3 assists in the game. Outside Thomas. Back to Milton. Here's Finney Smith, guarded by Horford. Here's Johnson. The rebound by the Celtics. They'll be playing host to Toronto for the next one. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home. Brown outside. From deep. Rebound by Johnson. Pass to Finney Smith. From past the arc. Craps in the tray. Finney Smith's got his first 3 points of the game. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Nets lead by 3. We're going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime.
Hi, everybody. We've got your favorite segment on tap as we check out how the Eastern Conference is shaping up.
You look at the Celtics. This team wants to do big things, Shaq-sized things. And I got to say, they're looking almost as dominant as Kenny.
Easy, big fella, but I got to say, they are making it look easy, here in this early part of the season at least. And when we look at the first half for the Nets, a close contest so far.
Total team effort. Instead of 5 starters, it's like they've got 7 or 8 guys getting it done. That's how good the reserves have been tonight, guys.
Lots of interchangeable parts. They can throw different lineups at you. Keeps you guessing. Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Porzingis with a strong contribution so far in this one.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
Nets leading by 3. Since moving back to Brooklyn in 2012, the Nets, Greg, have won just 2 playoff series.
And just think about the all-stars they've had. KG, Pierce, Durant, Kyrie, Harden. I could name more. The Nets just haven't been able to put it together.
On the floor for Boston. Holiday in the backcourt. To his side is White. Horford and Porzingis are manning the post position. And it's Brown in at the 3 spot. Here's Thomas. Rebound Boston. It's stolen by Milton. Thomas passes to Claxton. And Claxton throws it down.
Quality pass by Thomas. He was paying attention out there.
And Holiday kicks to Brown. Some solid defense from Johnson. For Brooklyn, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. 7-foot shot. Again, the Nets for 2.
He's earning his keep offensively, a key part of their winning effort at this point.
Celtics trail by 9. On the wing, Holiday. Defended by Milton. And the rejection by Claxton. Milton against Holiday. Here's Finney-Smith, and he can't extend the lead to double digits.
I don't know if he got in his own head there or what, because the defense can't really take credit for that miss.
Out to Porzingis, jacks up a three. Milton grabs the board.
That's not how you want to come out of the break. 3 straight misses. They need to settle in quick.
And it's sent back by Horford.
Still a tremendous player. Al Horford using that experience.
Back to Brown. Fires for 3. Good on the triple. Brown's got 6.
Got that one to go. Okay, now 1 for 4 to start the second half.
Over the last few seasons, we've seen the resurgence of Porzingis. And Richard, it has been fun to watch.
Kevin, he's been effective on both sides of the ball. He's always been a good player, but his recent fit has really improved his play.
And we got a timeout here called by Jordi Fernandez. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. Let's see some of the numbers here for Bojan Bogdanovic.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage, and it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Celtics trail by 6. Over in the corner, White. Screen by Porzingis, down low. And he uses the glass on the layup. 10 points for him.
Nice shot, Porzingis with the length and the touch.
To the left side wing. And Finney-Smith gets it to go. And the Nets lead by 7.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a 3 each time.
Horford sets a screen for Holiday. Left side, Horford. Over Finney-Smith. Comes up empty from 19 feet out. Nets leading by 7. Milton kicks to Thomas. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
And Thomas is a very efficient shooter from those corners.
Boston has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Holiday surveying the floor. To the middle. He's looking for Horford and finds him. And here's Brown outside. And it's Finney-Smith with the rebound. Nets have gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. Pass to Claxton. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a 3-point play. It's on Porzingis.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
They've had great execution, and what stands out is that they're just taking what the defense gives them, not forcing anything.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. Bogdanovic is checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Williams comes in for Cameron Thomas. And Simmons subbed in for Shake Milton. And that one misses. And so Brown will bring it up for the Celtics. A 12-point game. They set the pick to end the run. And yes, it's good. Brown's got 5 points in the quarter.
Look, it can be simple. Read the defense, call the play. Brown can really do it all.
Pass to Williams. To the paint. Here's Bogdanovic. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
Now here's White. We've got 33 seconds left to play here in the third.
Nothing just seems to be bouncing his way today. Mama said there'd be days like this. They have missed his production.
Celtics trail by 12. Pass to Pritchard. They set the pick to the inside. Here's Hauser. He dents the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
And so it's the Brooklyn Nets going into the break with a 10-point lead. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. Right back after this break. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Not just playing selflessly, but also making a smart decision with the ball.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. They've got Simmons. Wilson out there with Bogdanovich. Then it's Johnson, and it's Williams at the shooting guard position. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Bogdanovich passes to Johnson. Bogdanovich looking around. Johnson sets the screen for Bogdanovich. Buries the long-range jumper. Bogdanovich has got the lead up to 13 now for Brooklyn. Boston's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight, 5 of 12. Porzingis with a screen on Williams. Pass to Queta to the left wing. And here's Porzingis for a 3. Boston getting another chance here. Here's the 3. Bangs home the trifecta.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you think his team would have the lead.
Nets leading by 10. Johnson outside. Now Williams lets it go from deep. The rebound by the Celtics. Queta's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
And they're up right now, but it hasn't been because of him. He's really struggled on offense.
Oh, a nifty finisher. You didn't think Holiday would back down inside, did you?
And Jordi Fernandez has called a timeout. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. Thomas, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Boston also with the sub. Horford's checked in. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Well, during the break, listened in with what Jordi Fernandez was telling the team. Now, Coach told his team, we're up. Take care of the ball. Don't give them the game. Playing smart basketball will clinch a victory for us. Guys?
Thank you, David. Thomas passes to Williams. About a minute and a half through the 4th quarter now. Thomas, that's good.
Oh, Cam Thomas is a very comfortable mid-range shooter.
Celtics trail by 10. Here's Pritchard. Pass to Hauser. Horford with it from downtown. Rebound by Williams. The shot by Wilson, no good. Boston's gotten a 3-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. They're 6 of 15. And now here comes Williams leading the break. And Simmons gets it to go on the assist by Williams. Williams has got 3 assists tonight. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Nets.
They've been defending with excellent anticipation all game long. Just look at how many times they've managed to get their hands on the ball.
And another thing, guys, they dominated on fast breaks tonight, outrunning their opponent the entire game.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Holiday against Milton. Beyond the arc. Milton grabs the board. Milton's got 4 rebounds in this game. 14 feet away. Finney-Smith kicks to Thomas. It's good from long range. And the Nets lead by 15.
Yeah, Thomas is overwhelming the defense with his energy, just attacking over and over again.
Screen by Porzingis. Holiday, the pass to Porzingis. Here's Pritchard over Milton. Lost it. No good that time either. 1:56 left here in the fourth quarter. Johnson outside. Pass to Thomas. Claxton sets the screen for Thomas. Shot clock at 3. Claxton with the bucket.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
If you want to be great, you have to have that killer instinct.
1:32 left to play in the final quarter. Inside, it's stolen.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Nets.
What an effort in the transition game we've seen tonight from these guys. Really pushed the ball, and I think in doing so created a lot of pressure on the defense.
Definitely had a huge edge, and this is their DNA. When they run the ball and dictate the flow of the offense like we've seen here, these are the kinds of games they can have.
And now, for the year, this is going to take him to 7 wins.
And with this win now, we're all square, 1-1. 2 more games yet to come in what's proving to be a very competitive season series.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Nick Claxton.
Honestly, I just love how relentless he is on the glass, making a big effort to pull the ball in and give his teammates extra chances.
Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. Wilson, he's checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Bogdanovich comes in for Johnson. Williams, he's checked in for Thomas. And Simmons subbed in for Shake Milton. He hits the second from the line. GA, what effect do you think the rule to limit flopping has had since it was put into place in the NBA?
Well, I do think we're seeing less theatrics. And there were fines before, but a flop now might impact the game itself. So I'd say it's been a bit of a deterrent.
And here are the Nets. They've outscored him 10 points to 2 during this run. Simmons passes to Bogdanovich. Now Williams. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Simmons inside. Lays it up and banks it in.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
Lets it go. Hands the shot with nobody near him. And here are the Nets. They're on a 12-4 run. Outside, Simmons. Claxton sets the screen for Simmons. And Claxton throws it down.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
It's always nice to perform like this, especially in front of the faithful home crowd.
Here's Pritchard. So it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense, potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
And that about wraps it up. Richard Jefferson, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge. This is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching tonight's game on 2K Sports. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, Nick Claxton.
プレイステーション